Libra, welcome to your April general tarot reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I've pre-shuffled the cards just to save time. If you're unaware of your placements, there's a link to a free natal chart in the description box below, and you can find out what your rising sign is, where your moon was, and where Venus was. And this will help you because this is a general reading for you, Libra. Not everything is going to resonate with you. There's a little bit for everybody here. So take what resonates with you, leave the rest behind, and check out your rising sign. Check out your moon sign. Okay, let's get into it. So for career and finance, money, you have, look at this, awesome, money tree. Money tree, you've got some financial growth. So you've either got something going on that's growing or gaining interest for you, or something that's taking off, perhaps a side hustle that's making more money than you thought, or perhaps it's something you're unaware of, but it's abundance, it's growing. It could even be something in your family business, or a business your family's thinking about starting, or it's time for you to learn about your family business. But you've got the money tree, Libra, for April 2025. So be wise, because I mean, that's a great blessing right there. And you've also got the feather. And again, it's abundance, easy money. Feathers are, light. So I don't feel like it's any sort of heavy labor for you, Libra. I feel like could be something with your mind, something online, something with your computer or texting or something like that. Something easy, light work. Could also be air travel, because it's a feather, the air, wings. But either way, it's light work, and it's a money tree. So I'd say you're going to start off well and do well in April if you pay attention. What you have coming up ahead for you, this has been interesting. Okay, you have the lily, which is either purity or really being loose, sexual transgression even, the Madonna or the whore complex. But with the lily and the stork, Lily and the Stork is about a major transformation, either moral transformation or sexual transformation, sensual transformation. This has come up several times in other readings for this month. So I feel like there's I'm not going to say a trend, but I feel like there's a whole shift, a mindset shift going on among the whole population, because you're not the only sign with this for April, the Stork and the Lily. And you also have the snake. The snake normally, I would say, is a snake in the grass, but with this combination, it's about shedding its skin, transforming again, not necessarily getting thick skin, but shedding it, leaving what doesn't serve you. You're growing out of it, Libra. Whatever this reading holds for you, you're growing out of what you've been in or what has held you back. You're growing, and you're not going to be able to stop it, because a snake can't stop shedding its skin. There may be a decision coming along that you're going to have to make, or that you've been putting off, and it may challenge your morals, or it may be a decision you have to go against something you've always held on to, but that belief may not be serving you right now. I feel like the universe is going to make that change, whether you make it or not, Libra. So it would be better if you make the decision and do it, because sometimes when the universe does it, it's not something that we like. We don't necessarily like, even though it's for our greater good. Messages from your future self. There you go. You are capable of brilliant transformation. Again, transformation. This whole thing side by side about transformation. You are capable of brilliant transformation. And that's beautiful. I'm glad they used butterflies, because of course the butterflies symbolize transformation, metamorphosis, and then when they finally are transformed and they bloom, they grow, they come out of their cocoon, they have brilliant colors. So brilliant transformation, Libra. You can do this. You don't have to stay where you are. This month especially, you've got a lot of help. And your other card, okay, work easy. Allow yourself to be in the flow and enjoy what you do. So like, can you imagine if you love golf and you get to play golf all day and you make money playing golf? Again, that's easy work, like the feather, light work, work easy. Allow yourself to be in the flow and enjoy what you do. And that's the secret. You've got to enjoy life. You've got to enjoy what you do. I mean, you've got the money tree there, enjoying what you do. That's the secret to life. That's the secret to bringing abundance, to manifesting what you want, to manifesting your dreams. You know, one of the keys to the law of success is they tell you you've got to feel it. And it's true. You have to feel like you've already living the dream that you want. So you may not have money in your wallet right now or even in the bank account, but what would you do if you had the money? Would you go out for a walk every morning? Would you do exercise at home? Would you take care of yourself instead of getting up and worrying about money? Start doing that, Libra. Start taking a few minutes every day to do something that you love, to bring this transformation, to be what you want to be, to become what you already are inside. The butterfly is already a butterfly when it's in the larva stage, even though it's a larva. Eventually, it goes through the process. It does what it has to do without even thinking about it and becomes a beautiful butterfly, Libra. So that's what you can do. And you've got the horse this month. The horse in the Druid religion, the horse goddess was really about the whole cycle of life. It's freedom, it's swiftness, it's speed, it connects with the sun, but it's also about birth, death, the afterlife, and rebirth. It's about the cycle of life. And the butterfly, the larva, it's the cycle of life. The snake is going through its cycle, shedding its skin every so often. The tree, the money tree. The trees grow, they go through a cycle, the leaves fall off and die, and then they go through their dormant stage and begin again. It's all about this cycle. But you've been holding on, I feel like. So you've got to continue with this flow because it's going to happen whether you go kicking and screaming or not. So let's see now. Let's get into the tarot. Let's get into your past, present, and future. Okay, so you've got the Hanged Man in reverse. In the past, this whole line is your past, and the Hangman in reverse is really, he's not, if you look at this guy, he is hanging by his foot. He tied himself that way, and he's hanging upside down. He's not hanging by his neck with a noose. He chose to hang upside down to see things from a different perspective. If you see that halo around his head, that's illumination. He's seeing things, getting a clearer picture of things, but you have been in a state of confusion because it's in reverse. You haven't been able to see things clearly because of many things in your life, many different blocks, or just a lot going on, Libra. And so this, you've come to a point. I actually love the Ten of Swords in reverse because this really is a death card. It really is the end of something and beginning of something new. This is totally dead, done, and dusted. But there is a sunrise in the back that I don't know if you can see or not. And now, when he's in reverse, he's getting up. Those swords are just falling out of him. He's healing and he's getting up and he is going for it. He's beginning again. He's starting anew. And that's what you've done many, many times, Libra. I feel like you've done it in the past. And you also have here the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords can be a young person who is truthful, who gets to the truth, but who also can be quick to speak before thinking. And this, again, is someone who is not quick, someone who has not had clarity of thought, someone who is not making decisions, someone who's all talk and no action, someone who says they'll do something but doesn't do it. And I feel this has been recurring because you've been trying to gain clarity. It seems like every time you get up, get back on your feet, this person is coming back and just like bringing you down again. And then they're saying what they're doing and you're celebrating and it's like, yay, yay, yay. And let's just see, it's right now it's been all talk, no action with this younger person. This could also be something that you've been going through, Libra, where you say and you feel motivated and you're going to do something and you say it, but it's not happening. But right now in your present line, which I love, and that's this transformation, you've got also the Death card. This is a death card, but the Death card doesn't mean death. It's the end of a cycle. It's the end of a cycle, and it's beginning a new one. And you see, he's on his horse. Everybody's afraid. Everybody's afraid of this because they're afraid of change. But hold on, just a moment. excuse me, it's closing a chapter and beginning a new one. So this is you in this whole transformation, which I love. This is you presently. It's like you're closing this chapter and you're transforming, you're going into something new. And the beautiful thing, your central card, the card that focuses around the whole reading, is the Judgment card in reverse. So if you can see it clearly, that's the angel Gabriel, right? That's the angel Gabriel, and he's calling the dead up out of the graves, leaving the old behind, leaving the old way behind, and starting fresh. And that's what he's doing. This is still happening, but for me it's a little bit slower. You're making the change, but I feel like you've got this anchor here. You've had some anchors, but you're in the process, and that's a good thing, because as you go through the process, you've got the celebration card. This is celebrating with friends. For some of you Librans, it could be pregnancy, so just be mindful of that. 3, baby makes 3. But for many of you, I feel going through this process is a celebration. Excuse me. And as you go through this, again, this celebration, you're going this way now. You're the 9 of Swords. This is, to me, the most painful card, because it's all these things keeping you up at night, giving you anxiety, worries, bill collectors, the wolves at the door kind of thing, all the heartaches, all the things that again, keep you up at night. But for you, Libra, I love it. It's in reverse. So once again, like this guy, the swords falling out of him, the swords are falling away, and you're coming to a point you're going to be celebrating, and somehow, some way, you're going to have that clarity, because remember, swords are about truth and clarity, and because this is in reverse, you're going to see things clearly. In this line, in the future, you've got the closing the chapter, beginning again, going forward. In the Chariot card, Chariot card, he's racing. For some of you, it could even be a new means of transportation. You might be getting a new car, or new vehicle. For some of you, it is a Cancerian friend, because the Chariot card is represents Cancer, the sign Cancer, the crab. So for some of you, it's your Cancerian friend helping you out. But look at this guy. He's under a canopy. His canopy is stars. So he's spiritual. He's spiritually guided. If you notice, he has no reins with his sphinxes or his horses. He commands them to go, and they go. And this is balance. So you will reach this balance. You will be going forward. He's leaving the city. He's leaving the crowd. He's leaving what he knows, just like this, leaving what he knows, leaving the old behind, leaving the old behind. Your whole theme this month is leaving the old behind and transforming. He's leaving what he knows and going forward. He's leaving the city. He's leaving the crowd. He's going out on his own at high speed. Now, you also have the Moon card. The Moon card is about intuition. It's a time to trust your intuition, a time to trust your gut. And this again is also a balance. This is you've got the wolf, which is the savage version of a dog, and you've got the domesticated dog. So this is also balance, a counterbalance, yin and yang. You've got the balance here in this. So if your life's been out of balance, Libra, it's coming into balance. You can do this. You're capable of brilliant transformation. Work easy. Allow it to happen. The changes are going to happen. The moral changes, the moral transformation are going to happen. And this person, or this energy, the Page of Swords in reverse, this indecisiveness, or all talk and no action, flows away, because this is all about action. This is swift movement. It's happening. It's happening for you. Swift movement. You've got the horse. You've got sphinxes. You've got another white horse. You've got all sorts of validation in this reading, Libra. I think it's fantastic. So intuition and the 9 of Swords in reverse. Healing. Getting better. Your final outcome for them. Look at that. Queen of Wands. Another one. Psychic. Intuitive. She's a boss lady. She's a leader. People look up to her for advice. She's wise. Intuitive. She's smart. Again, very psychic, and she is about creating new things. The wands are about new opportunities, new beginnings, beginning again, creating, and she's the queen. She's ruling over it. Look at that. And because wands are a fire element, if she needs to, she's going to burn that shit down and just keep going. So it doesn't come back. Burn it down so it doesn't come back. Sorry about my language. So again, this is all about transformation. You're going from indecisiveness or being confused, not following through with actions, to getting it done, being concise, getting it done, action. And let's see what her clarify. Look at that. Look at that. Again, another double. You've got a double here. Look at that. Again, in reverse. 10 of Swords in reverse. Healing, 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 beginning again. Look at this. This doesn't get any worse than this, being stabbed in the back. Being stabbed in the back so many times to make sure you are dead and you don't get up. But you know what? That's bullshit. Pardon me again. You're getting up. You're healing. Queen of Wands energy. Look at that. Look at that. You're going to begin again. Begin a cycle. Shed that skin. Shed what doesn't serve you. Make those decisions. That transformation. You've got it. And you're going to do it in that cycle of life. You get out. You're going to get on that white horse and you're going to go. The white horse and you're going to go. All right, the Sphinx is in this card, but it's white horses, white and black horse. You're going to go. Keep going. Rise up out of the grave. You've got this. You've totally got this, Libra. I love this reading. I just want you to know. And look, pleasure. Okay? Work easy. Allow yourself to be in the flow. Enjoy what you do. Pleasure. You can't make this up. And this is in the darkness, workaholic, or dealing with stuff, dealing with life, and going into the light. Walking through those pillars. There's pillars again. There's pillars in this guy behind him. The pillars. Pillars again here. The same pillars. And pillars. Going through to enjoy life. To go where the light is. To go have fun. You've got to allow yourself to enjoy. These girls getting together with friends and enjoying life. Getting together. Celebrating. Just like letting go and just forgetting about worries and troubles, because they will fall away for you, Libra. They will. They will. Totally. And finally, wrapping this up, you've got, okay, the cracked cup. Dissatisfaction with life. Yeah, you're there now. You've been there. You may be there right now. But you know what? It's transforming. This is now needle and thread. A sincere wish will be granted. So there you go. Some good things are going to happen for you. Scales, keep your life in balance. Look at that. Keep your life in balance. And there's your balance right there. Capable of brilliant transformation. You're going to balance everything out. And younger man. So some of you may be dating a younger person. My readings are not gender specific, so it's just someone younger. Again, this could also be not necessarily dating, but dealing with that younger person here, this Page of Swords. Or again, it could be just a younger person, son, nephew, or someone who isn't as mature as you are, dealing with a younger person. But that doesn't mean it's a bad thing. That younger person may be bringing you life, may be bringing you energy. That younger person may be helping you, may be the motivation for you to continue forward with your transformation, may help you make those moral decisions, or that moral transformation you're making. You're capable of it, and you can do it all, Libra. There isn't a whole lot about love in here. This is about you. April is about you. So don't feel like there isn't love for you. Don't feel like that at all. But sometimes we need to work on self before we have time to allow love in. If you're looking for a partner, if you're looking for romance, or just dating, you have to have time to do it. And you have to have the mind space to be able to give that time to someone else and not be focused all the time on problems. So you've got to have fun. Yes, you've got to go out. Absolutely. Work on self first for this month. Use that energy. Who knows what May will bring? Who knows what mid-April will bring? I'll see you in a couple of weeks for that reading. But for now, this is what you've got to work with, and you can do it. You've got the money tree. Work on bringing some extra money and maybe get some new outfits, or get a new outfit. Treat yourself. When you start to feel better, that brings you more in alignment with your true self. And when you bring yourself in alignment with your true self, you will attract the person who matches that same frequency, who matches that same vibration. And that's what you want. You don't want someone who's going to be opposite. You don't want same old, same old. And if you haven't made the changes in your life, you're going to get same old, same old. You're going to be in the same cycle, and you're not going to break the cycle if you don't do something to change yourself. So this is about you, Libra. Big changes ahead. You can do this. You've got the cards are all in alignment for you, and you can have the life that you want. You can have the money, the finances, the clothes. You can have the comfort. You can have just the peace and the pleasure of a happy life. It can be yours, Libra. And so for now, I will see you next time. Stay spiritual, as my mom used to say, and I will see you soon.